Hey guys, so I know that I said I would do like an art style challenge for my Thanks for 300 subs video, but due to recent events, that's just not possible. So I have ADHD and it's really hard for me to like motivate myself to do things, and I also have anxiety. And a few weeks ago, some stuff went down in the US, and I also live in the South, so anything that happens because of it is gonna hit me the first. And yeah, I don't really know how to deal with it. I've been going through kind of a depressive episode, and it's kind of hard for me to focus on doing things. I've been trying to do some community building instead of like being on my phone all day, and so I don't have the time or energy to do like 5 videos for one, or 5 arts for one video, and sorry about that. Yeah. So, in this video, I will be ranking magical schools by the same standards that we would use to rank actual schools. For example, like, you know, it's like schools where they train like magical creatures or whatever. So, for our videos, or for our schools, we will be doing Hogwarts, Camp Half Blood, UA from My Hero Academia, and Jade Mountain Academy. I would do Hexside, but it's clearly meant to be a Hogwarts parody, and honestly, I don't see a lot of it in the Owl House. And the things we are rating them on are safety, staff vetting, and like preparation for the real world. And staff vetting might sound like it's different from safety, but I do think it's a different kind of safety. So we're going, and to start off, we're doing safety. Hogwarts make a 0 out of 4. 7 years in a row, the Dark Lord either went there in person or sent one of his minions in there. Not to mention the Chamber of Secrets and all the crap that the Marauders got up to. Like, literally least safe 0 out of 5. We're ranking all of these out of 5. I forgot to mention 0 out of 5. Uh, Next up, Jade Mountain Academy. It gets a 1 out of 5 because while the exact same stuff happened at Hogwarts as did happen at you know, Jade Mountain Academy, but like in 1 week. I also think that the house system radicalizes students at Hogwarts, so it gets 1 more point. Congratulations, Jade Mountain Academy. Um, moving on to Camp Half Blood, it makes it 3. And while there is, because while there is a magical barrier that keeps monsters out, people die playing capture the flag, and they go on some dangerous ass quests. Like everyone dies on those quests. A lot of people don't come back. To last but not least, UA is probably one of the safest schools out of this list. It has like an auto lock system that like locks down the school if someone without a pass gets in. They do go on some dangerous ass field trips though, so I will give them a 4. And this is a I only have Netflix, I don't have Hulu. So if they get into some horrible stuff, like if people break into the school on the other like 2 or 3 seasons that you guys can see, I'm sorry, I only have Netflix and I'm not googling it because I don't want spoilers. Moving on. Okay, so moving on to preparation, we're starting off with Hogwarts again. I give them the 3.5. My reasoning is they can't do long division when they graduate, probably, and you know, a lot of the wizards homeschool their kids, and they do about as fine as the um, you know, regular kids who went to Hogwarts. Therefore, either they have some really good homeschooling programs or they're just like not learning a lot. Despite this, they do seem to do fine when moving on to the real world. Like they actually take some time to help the kids figure out what they want to do, which is more than the U.S. public school system does, and I think that that's pretty neat. So I'll give them a 3.5. Moving on to Jade Mountain, I'm not 100% sure what type of education you need in Paphyra. I'm assuming that being able to read helps, but most of the Dragonettes can read when they get there. Assuming all their classes are 100% accurate, students are getting practice in hunting, history, music, and art, and with a little help, students might be able to get a position in like the court. But like it's not guaranteed, so I'll give them a hesitant 3. Camp Half Blood gets a 1. They focus completely on not dying, and they don't learn anything like important. And I get that it's like an over the summer thing, but they also have year round programs as well, and I'm not sure what they learn. There is no evidence that they have any like actual classes. Like I know that Annabeth was in the over the summer courses and like the year-round stuff too for her most of her childhood, but she like we don't have any evidence that she learned stuff because she's in the Athena cabin. Okay, moving on to UA. UA gets a 5. They have classes for kids who want to design tech, and they are known for being the best school for heroes. They set their kids up with like an internship before they send them off, and their alumni are amazing. Okay, UA is a very good school. Moving on to staff vetting, Hogwarts makes a 0. I do not need to elaborate on this. Their vetting is horrendous. Okay, anyone who's like the first book immediately, first guy literally had the freaking Dark Lord on the back of his head. I'm not getting into this. Moving on to, Jade Mountain Academy. I don't really trust their vet. Okay, so some people have a problem with Webbs being a teacher, right? I've seen videos and they're like, why is Webbs a teacher? How is he qualified? Why are the rest of them qualified? They're like the dragon equivalent of 19-year-olds. Do you want them to teach? Like, what? Why are we doing this? Like, I'm not confident about this. Like, I think Webbs would make a great teacher. He taught the Dragonettes and raised them. He very well could have been the one who taught them to read. Okay, and I get that Dragonettes were probably very well educated because, they were raised to, like, stop a war. But I don't think that they should be teachers, okay? So, I will be giving the Jade Mountain a 3. Yeah. Moving on to Camp Half-Blood, I'll give them a 3.5. Basically, they have 2 teachers, and they are locked in forever. Well, Mr. D is, like, for just, like, a long while, but, like, still. Mr. D is an alcoholic, and they let a convicted felon who ate a bunch of children into there, and, while, like, neither of them can do that, it's still kind of concerning. Like, what the frick? Actually, you know what? No, I'll change my mind. They get a 4. But, like, still, what the hell? Yeah. Anyways, UA seems fine. There's never really been an incident. Yeah, I'll give they're fine. They get a 5. I don't know. Anyways, so in conclusion, the total points that UA has is a 14. Hogwarts gets a 3.5 in total. Camp Half-Blood gets an 8, and Jade Mountain Academy gets a 7. So the results are UA is the clear winner. Camp Half-Blood and Jade Mountain are very close, but in the middle with Camp Half-Blood winning by. My thank you for 300 subscribers video. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. I didn't think I would get to 300 subscribers, but like, it's really touching that I managed to get there. And thank you all so much. Okay. Bye.